Hey y'all, welcome back to Amber's Journey. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, please like and subscribe down below. Hit that notification button if you haven't already, that bell, so that way you know exactly when I'm posting. So today what we are doing is setting up our monthly for December. I'd like to plan ahead, make sure I know what's going on for the month and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and use this kit here from Cute Cut Craft. And I really love this. It's like a snowy owl theme. It's beautiful, kind of wintry colors. So we're gonna go ahead and use this for our monthly. I have a little sticky note here that gives me a rundown of the major events for December outside of my plan ahead forward planning, which I have in my B6ology here, which I'm gonna go off of that you guys can't see off camera. But yeah, so I can't believe it's already December. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. I'm gonna lay down the base of it and then come back and finish the rest of the planning with you guys. All right, this is voice over Amber. What I'm gonna do here is go ahead and lay the base down of everything, so that way you guys don't have to go through it, because I'm gonna literally lay down everything around and the numbers. So the top part, I didn't want it to go all the way over, so I went ahead and cut it off at the line, which apparently I can't cut a straight line, but it's good enough, so I just left it as is. So yeah, I'm going ahead and planning this out. Like I stated, this is the December layout, but it's only the 13th of November today. I wanted to go ahead and get everything set up in advance so that, one, I have this video ready to go whenever I need it, but also so that way I can do my forward planning with holidays and everything. It takes me quite a bit of time to make sure everything is good to go for my daughter, my family, and for the holidays in general. Like, I cannot believe that it's already towards the end of the year and that pretty soon it's going to be December and starting a whole new year again. It just seems like time has flown by from standing still completely during the pandemic to trying to catch up and move forward and everything. It just seems like time is just going by so fast. I feel like you never have enough time to do anything. And that's why I also like to plan, which I'm sure most of everybody does that does the planning, because it makes it a little bit more productive. It makes it feel like a real thing, because time sometimes can slip away really quickly. Makes me feel like at least I know where my time went, instead of looking back going, what just happened? Like, all of a sudden it's the end of the month and I feel like it just started. So right here I'm just laying down the date dots that came with the kit. I really liked the font of these, so I covered up what was there. And with December, I really love this kit. The Snowy Owl of the Crisp Winter is just beautiful. And if you guys don't know, I am a PR for Cute Cut Craft, so you guys can definitely use my code AMBER15. I'll leave the code and the affiliate link in the description if you guys are interested. And you get 15% off of anything in her shop. She does the sticker kits monthly and weekly. She has icons, she has quotes, she has functionals, but she also has other things like dot markers and layouts for planners. She has all kinds of different layouts. You can basically build your own planner. She has a sampler pack of the inserts. So if you guys wanted to create your own or try out different layouts and see what works for you, you can do that. Now, if you buy just one single insert pack, it does come with a full month. You have the choice of the monthly being added or not. I always get the monthly because why not? You know, it's the same cost whether you do the monthly or not. So I just go ahead and do that, which you guys will see in the beginning of 2023 what I decide to go with, because I will be using a vertical lined layout from Cute Cut Craft. So that sticker went down straight, but for some reason it looked really crooked to me. So I checked the top and it was all straight, so I just left it. I didn't want to mess with it too much, because These stickers, once they're down, they lay down great. They do come up if you need them to, but then they have like a weird ripple in them. So I don't like to pull these stickers up unless I have to, which they're great though. They're awesome to write on. It's a great matte white sticker kit. So I really enjoyed it. And then I'm laying down these boxes here and the empty spots where there's no dates, which this month is weird because there's none on the bottom. It's all on the top. So I am going to create spots that I would normally do in the sidebar, but since I put that big sticker down, I can't. So I'm going to do it in those boxes instead, which is another thing I love about this kit, is that they're not just decorative boxes. They are actually functional boxes that you can use. So you can make lists, you can do different things, which you'll see in a minute. I put headers on all of these so that way we know what we're doing with them. But for right now, I just laid all of that down. And I am now, I'm putting a little header, which I end up removing this and putting a different header in. But I do really enjoy this kit. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'm going to get you back to actual planning here in a moment. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. All right, y'all, I got the basics of the lay down going. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do our forward planning. So first things first is I want to mark the holidays and the birthdays. So I'm going to use these to mark holidays and birthdays, and I have some scripts here that I want to use, and then I am going to also use some washi to mark like the holiday week that my daughter is off school. Alright, so we've got New Year's Eve. I think I'm going to put on the blue one here. Oh, they're kind of dark. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, and this is a script that I had gotten from a D-stash a while back on Facebook. So, honestly don't know where these are from. They didn't even come on the original sheet, so I didn't even know when I got them. But yeah, so we're gonna mark New Year's Eve. We're kind of working backwards here. And then Christmas and Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve falls on a Saturday and Christmas falls on a Sunday. So I'm not quite sure when I will have off for the holiday, because since it's on a weekend, they usually give us either the Friday before or the Monday after. Sometimes we get a choice, sometimes we don't. So I don't know when that is going to be yet, so I'm not marking it. We're good there. And then all right, I do have Hanukkah. We don't celebrate Hanukkah, but I will put it in since I have it, because I'm never going to use it any other time. ahead and put that down. I don't have one that says Kwanzaa. Otherwise, I'd cover that up too with a sticker. I'll probably put something else there, especially if that's the day I end up off work. But we'll see, because I don't know at the moment. As I'm filming this, today is the 14th of November, so forward planning just a little bit here, but I need to know what's going on in December for me to stay ahead on things and keep up with my budget and a bunch of other stuff too, like family and all that fun stuff. So we haven't even hit Thanksgiving yet, and I'm already planning December, but this is how I do it, so it makes it a lot easier. Birthdays, I'm gonna put this here. December is a big month of birthdays for us, so don't forget. I kind of cut that a little crooked, but I'm not too worried about it. And then this month down here, make sure y'all are seeing what I'm doing here. I'm gonna lower this a little bit because I don't want to cover up the owl. It's like the main focal point of that box. So, and then important will go here. That's crooked. I'll put that down, and I don't know why, because now I need to put this down. Darn it, I can't put this straight to save my life. There we go. So there we go. So we got our important this month, don't forget, and birthdays. This month does go until the 31st, so we're good there. And then let's go ahead and put down some birthdays. So I know on the 20th we have a birthday. My cousins that are twins are having their birthday. I'm gonna put my husband's birthday down here. His is the 4th of December. Because I only have 2 birthday scripts and I don't feel like pulling any other ones out. So I'm just gonna do immediate birthdays. Dang it. Can't seem to get that straight. There we go. So we'll fill that in. Now let's go ahead and get down to the main things. So on the 9th, I have my work Christmas party. So we'll go ahead and put that in. So I'm trying to alternate colors a little bit here, but I'm not too worried about it because they're, even though it's blue and green, they're very similar, and because of how dark they are. So I'm not too worried about alternating, but trying to make it even across the page. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we got the Christmas party, so I can mark that off. And then we have my daughter's break for holiday. We're gonna use that one with the stars on it. All right, and her break is from December 21st through the New Year. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down at the bottom here. Why am I turning the page? Grab my washi card. apparently a sticky note. Yeah, I try to organize my stuff, and I feel like the more organized I am, the less I know where anything is, and the less actual organized I am. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, in cluttered chaos, I know exactly where I put everything, but as soon as I try to put something away, so that way I know where it is, I have no idea where it is when I need it. And then I feel like an idiot because I'm like, who moved this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did. Where did I put that? No clue. No idea. No clue where I did with any of my stuff. It's all around me somewhere, but when I want something specific, I can't find it. I can't be the only one that does that, though. I know that there has to be other people out there that hides things from themselves. I'm super bad about it. I drive myself crazy. I can only imagine how much I drive other people crazy, because if you can't stand yourself on certain things, or I'm really clumsy, so I'll run into things or I'll knock my head on stuff, like especially when I'm filming. When I'm done, because of the way that everything's set up, I have to readjust everything to be able to get up and move or to walk off. And sometimes I forget to do it, and then I stand up and I hit my head on the arm that's holding the camera or holding my phone. And I'm like, you knew that was there. Like, you're talking to yourself and that camera, and you stand up and hit your head on it like you had no idea it was there. That's me. That's me, y'all. I am that person. All right, so we got the washi down to indicate the break, and then I'm going to use one of these flags to indicate the beginning of winter break, along with, that's the first day of winter. So, and we'll mark that in a moment. I should probably be filming these in as I go, but we'll go back and fill them in. All right, and then paydays. I get 2 paydays in this month. I gotta figure out what days those are. Hold on. The 9th. So the day of our Christmas party, we get paid. And then I get paid every 2 weeks, y'all. So, and then we get paid the day before the holiday. So, go ahead and do that. And then, what else do I want to put down? So we've got that. Christmas break is marked. Now my Patreon stuff. So I am part of Steph's Design Space Patreon, and we have Zooms and different things that come up throughout that. So I want to go ahead and mark those down so I don't forget and miss my Zooms. I mean, I'd be pretty upset if I did that. So I've got 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and use these. And since I am one of the higher tiers, so we have a Zoom that's for every Patreon, no matter what level you are. Then we have a group Zoom for all the higher levels. Then we have a Zoom one-on-one because we are the higher levels. So let's see, which one's first? All the tiers. I don't know why I put the time, because it's the same every meeting, so I already know. So on the 5th, I have that. Which, if you guys ever thought about doing Patreon, This is the first one that I've done, and I absolutely love it. I wish I would have did it sooner. It's so much fun. You know, we waste money on all kinds of other stupid things. With Steph, you get, if you do the top tier, the yellow rose, you get Patreon package, one-on-one Zooms, you get early access to new releases, you get to help her name things and like new kits, and you also get to help her with a few other things, and she's just awesome to talk to as a person as it is. So I really enjoy being part of her Patreon. If you guys are interested, I'll put a link down below for her Patreon if you guys want to join or check it out. Look at your options. I totally spelled higher wrong. Oh well. I forgot the H, y'all. That's what happens when I start rushing. Oh, why did I put that there? This doesn't go there. This goes here. My one-on-ones are the third Wednesday. And I don't need to put what it is because I have the Patreon there and I only am part of one, so I know what it's for. All right, so we have those all marked. Now let's look at our forward planning and see if there is anything else that we missed. December, birthday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and then my meetings for the PR teams. So let's get those in here. So one PR team every Monday is a meeting, so I'm not going to mark that because it's every Monday, so I know when it's going to be pretty much. But the other one, which I'm going to put that this way, 7 and the 21st. Oh, shoot. So my one-on-one and the PR meeting lands on the same day, but that's fine. We'll work something out. So let's go ahead. So that's Steph Design Space PR at 8 p.m. And then same thing here, 8 p.m. All right. So that is the 7th. And the 21st. And I don't think we have any appointments that I know of. As of right now, that's everything that I can think of for the month. Maybe I'll write down some of my bigger bills, like rent due. So go ahead and put that down. My rent's always due on the 1st, which I think most people's are. It's usually like the 1st or the 15th. Mine's due on the 1st. And then car payment. I know some people talk about how low my bills are, but at the same time, it's one of those things where, yeah, it seems low to some people, but it's not low to me, which I'm not going to get into that, but I'm very happy to be able to afford what I have. So we got that down. let's go ahead and mark insurance. And my loan payment, just because those are the bigger ones. All right, so insurance, and yes, I budget every month, so I know when my bills come out without even looking at it, and I know what they are without even looking at it. I am on top of my budget. Doesn't mean that I always stick to it exactly, but I know what's going on. All right, so we're good there. I'm gonna keep the rest of these for anything that comes up. I really like these little washies. I probably should have used those there, but I wanted to bring some silver in because of the silver on the holiday markers. But yeah, so that is going to be my December monthly. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the rings and see what it looks like. And then I will probably also use some of what's left to do this December goals page, but we'll see. And probably in another video, or I might just post it on my Instagram. But here we go. So this is what I have for December. Like I said, we're planning a little bit in advance, but I think I got pretty much all the bigger things down here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.